want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down the fire one. Don't you just get tired?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I am driving back to Atlanta, Georgia. First, I had to stop at arguably the best fast food joint of all time, a Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Also, if I look a little younger in this video, it's because when my mom cuts my hair, and by the way, she is by far the best barber on the planet, she also cuts off my entire beard pretty much because she just likes her son to always be clean shaven. So I'm throwing it back to when I first started my channel 2 years ago, looking like a little kid again. So I've been making YouTube videos on my life for over 2 years now, and I really do tell you guys a lot about me, my work, my goals, and everything else in between. But what you probably don't know is that there's so much stuff that I've never told you, and I never will tell you. So today, as I drive back to Atlanta, I'm gonna tell you guys 5 things you should never tell anyone ever, because if you do, you're gonna regret it. Let's go. Alright, good morning. Just stayed overnight at Skylar's, my girlfriend's family's house, about 2 hours south of me from Cleveland, in obviously the middle of nowhere, but it is on the way back to Atlanta. So with the new day ahead of us, let's get rolling. Number 1 is your relationship issues, whether that be your girlfriend or your boyfriend, your friends, or your parents. Whatever kind of problems you deal with in any relationship, those problems should be dealt between you and that person only. For example, my girlfriend moved in with me about 2 months ago, and of course we had more arguments than usual, just natural growing pains. She wants me to do the dishes while I'm doing my YouTube, or she wants to go Halloween shopping where I need her to go grocery shopping because we're out of bananas, and other stuff as well. So definitely has been all sunshine and rainbows, but the point is you guys don't see me complaining about that on here or telling you guys about that stuff, because that's between me and my girlfriend only. You should never complain about your partner to other people, because you're just inviting their further negativity into your own life. I know a lot of people have trouble connecting with their parents, or maybe their parents are going through a divorce. That information should be resolved between you and your parents only. Your friends don't need to know about that stuff. Even your best friend, you don't need to tell your best friend everything. YouTube doesn't need to know about it. If you do YouTube, you don't need to put it on your Instagram stories. Some information is just meant to be kept private. I've had a girl living with me for 2 months, but if you watch my videos, I hardly put Skylar on my channel. 1, because she's shy, but 2, you guys don't need to see everything that goes down. Same thing with my family. When I go home to see my family, I put my parents and my sisters on my channel. I usually keep it to like 30 seconds max, because again, that personal family time, that special time between me and them only, doesn't need to be posted online. We gotta hit the road. We about a 10-hour drive right now. It's 9:30 in the morning, so let's get going. Hopefully we can get there before sundown, but absolutely no guarantees on that. But the point is, whatever problem you're having between anyone at all, say what you need to say to their face directly without having anyone else's opinion.
It's not my fault, you know I had to walk away. It's been 5 years and not one of us has changed. We say we're trying, but we just
Quick stop at Chipotle for lunch before we hit the road again. And for reference, right now we're halfway between Columbus and Cincinnati, so we still got a long way to go. But number 2 is anything regarding your money. Let me start off by saying I'm a huge advocate of making as much money as you possibly can. If that is a goal of yours, I'm absolutely all for grinding really hard to rake in as much money as possible, because it does give you the freedom and the flexibility to do whatever you want and travel to the places you want to go to. But you shouldn't be telling people outright how much money you make or how much is in your bank account, because who gives a shit? If someone asks you straight up, then I mean, I guess it's your choice to answer the question if you want to, but you should never just post your commission check or show how much your investments on Robinhood or Fidelity or whatever you use has gone up, because no investments have gone up recently. If you're always hanging out with people who always talk about their money, it's always going to be a competition between you guys, and you're never ever going to be satisfied. You can always make $1 more to what you have now, and someone is always going to be richer than you. When I make friends, I don't care how much money they make. When I go out on dates with girls, I don't care if they're absolutely dead broke. Definitely try to make as much money as possible if that's your goal, and I think it is for me, but keep it to yourself.
me, myself, and I, at least give it a try.
Welcome to the middle of Kentucky, guys. The 3rd thing you should never tell anyone is a business idea that you have. When you tell someone about a possible business idea you have, I think this can go wrong in 3 ways. 1, the person you tell could talk down on it and say it's a stupid freaking idea, which kills your motivation and drive to actually follow through with it. Everyone has something dumb to say about everything. Everyone's gonna talk about you and your plans, whatever it is. You could say you have the cure to cancer and people would still say that's dumb. 2, the person you tell likes your idea so much that they start their own business business exactly of what you just told them, stealing your idea and taking credit for it. This is probably the least likely of the three, but it's still very possible. And three, imagine if your business idea totally, completely fails and hits rock bottom after you told a ton of people how great and successful it's gonna be. You're gonna look like an idiot, and there's nothing wrong with a failed business because it means at least you tried, but you could have kept it to yourself the whole time and not looked like an idiot. It's a common idea that the most successful people are always the ones that keeps their mouths completely shut until their business is fully up and running. I've toyed with a couple of business ideas myself, probably 2 or 3 that I will never tell you guys about until at least one of them is fully up and running. All right, with that being said, we got about 6 hours left, probably even a little more. It is a freaking long drive. So let's get back on the road. Welcome to beautiful Tennessee, guys. I've thought about moving here before sometime in the future. This is Skylar's dream destination, I think. So it's on my bucket list for sure. They got everything decorated. You sure you want to bring her inside?
That's it. Good girl, stay. Stay.
So I will tell you more about this next week's video. All right, welcome to Georgia. Finally, we are at Zaxby's for dinner. Man, we're eating like crap today, but whatever. Number 4, what you should never tell anyone is the good deeds that you do. When you do a good deed, you touch the hearts of the people or the person you helped out. You did that good deed to make another person's day better, not to brighten your own. So the last thing you want to do is make it all about yourself by telling other people what you did. When you do this, you're just seeking that validation, like giving yourself a reward of the good deed you just did. Once you brag about doing something good, you're just making it all about yourself. For example, when I see a homeless dude on the streets, and believe me, there's a ton of them around Atlanta where I live, and I genuinely think he's homeless and I have cash on me, I'll always throw him a buck or two. I don't show that on YouTube. And another example is when I go out to eat with mostly my girlfriend, and our server is just fantastic. She or he's working their butt off and acting like they probably need an extra $1 or $2 because servers get paid almost nothing usually. I'll tip 50%, and I've done that numerous times to make their day, and hopefully they can carry it on forward next time. Doing these things in themselves makes me feel good. I don't need to tell others what I did to feel good. So next time you do anything good, realize it, accept that you just made the other person's day better, and leave it at that. Oh yeah, give me that Zaxby's, baby. What'd you get? What'd you get? What was the order?
Boneless wings, fries, and the bread. And they didn't forget my Zax sauce this time. And
like I said before, and it breaks my heart to say it, I think Zaxby's is above Chick-fil-A now. And I don't like saying that, but that's the fact. Alright guys, back in Atlanta finally. Oh my god, it has been a long day, so I'm gonna keep this last one short and wrap this up because it is midnight and I still need to edit this video to post tomorrow. So the 5th thing that you should never tell anyone ever is everything that's meant to be left in the past needs to stay in the past. Past mistakes, past resentments, freaking ex-girlfriends, ex-boyfriends, past regrets, whatever doesn't need to be said now because it happened in the past and the past is not relevant to the current day or the future moving forward. Keep it in the past has no reason to be brought up now just to make for a negative mindset. No one likes being around a negative person. I believe in brighter days. I believe in second chances. So if you can carry that moving forward, I think make everything all the better. With all of that being said, make sure you follow me on Instagram and shoot me a DM. Let's connect. I'd love to meet you guys. I've already met a number of you guys so far in Atlanta and anywhere else as well. Also, drop me a thumbs up on this one if you enjoyed it because I really enjoyed making it, even though it took me a long time and I'm freaking exhausted right now. I still love making these videos every single Monday. And of course, make sure you subscribe if you haven't because I drop a new video every single Monday that you don't want to miss. See you next Monday.